Right. Hello. Hello, everyone. I believe this is going to work now. Please bear with me while I invite our guests in. If I can remember what button to press. It's that one. This one. Right. My apologies for that. Facebook had a little bump for some reason. But if you bear with me, I will get everyone back on the stream and then we'll be ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. And I do that, and I press that, and I press that. Hopefully, everyone. Nope, not going to do that. I won't. There we go. Right, hopefully people will pour in. Remove that. Oops. Nope. Remove that. Oh, it's good watching, isn't it? Eh? What fascinating, what fascinating TV we are giving out. Right. Hopefully, then people will start to turn up. Yeah, there's one. Hey, Steph.
Hello. They're just coming.
Looks like it's working now. I'm just going to delete the post from the one that was working, which is the one I put up 3 hours ago. Okay. But yeah, it seems something's gone wrong somewhere with it because it seems to think that it's an unlisted, listed, private, and public at the same time. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'll blame the drugs, Malcolm.
Yeah, I would. It might be because I am drugged to the eyeballs. Who knows? Let's keep going.
Greetings, it's me again.
Hi, buddies.
How you, Malcolm?
I'm all right. I thought I was when I set the stream up a few hours ago. I thought I was with it, but clearly I wasn't. I did something wrong. Right. Let me delete what I need to delete, and I will carry on. Stephanie, you can drive the stream a sec.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Please.
You
I
do
got
punish
my
him.
stereo. Right. Good evening, folks. We finally made it in.
After Malcolm.
Yep. I reckon it's the drugs on Malcolm. I reckon he's had too many. So tonight we've got Malcolm there, who is doing a little bit of admin. We've got me, we've got John, and we've got Gary.
Hello.
And quick one in. Oh, Thomas says, "Are you stoned, Malcolm Charles?"
Yeah, my gallbladder is.
Oh, you don't know, do you, John?
What?
Malcolm spent a lot of last night, this morning in hospital with gallstone problems.
I did.
Oh.
So he's in a bit of pain. Right, so let's quickly go round. John, what are you up to and what have you got in the bench and how are you?
I am well.
Good.
Good day. I was shopping this morning at 6 o'clock. I am starting this.
Nice. Did you buy that in the shops at 6 o'clock this morning?
No.
Okay.
I've had this in my stash for a few months.
Yep.
And it's to go. And I thought, oh, I want to do it for the modern British Armour SIG. And I've got, well, if I can find them, where have I put them? Some aftermarket stuff for them, which is the.
Oh, cool.
There it is on the side. I've got chain gun, chain gun, pitot tubes and tail antenna, and a couple of pilots.
Nice.
Well, I've started it today to go on James Givens' Officer's Mess Air Warfare group build. Done.
Cool.
And it's going to be done as a British Army Apache D.
Excellent.
I hope so.
Yeah. How much have you done to it? Have you just snipped some bits off?
I've got, that's the tub done, less the instrument panels.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and paint them separately, but I want to try in a few minutes to put the tub in the two halves and see if I can actually get the instrument panels in. If I can do them, I can keep assembling, because most of the tub is black.
Right.
Yeah, I've got some a link to a walk around, which I shall peruse again. I can sort of paint. If need be, I'll just leave the tub out and paint it, put the tub in, and away we go.
Excellent.
So put that. And a coffee.
Nice. And he's got a coffee. Excellent.
And biscuits.
Oh, you got biscuit. Don't show Malcolm. He'll get jealous.
Not allowed biscuits anymore.
Wow. Oh.
It's really sad. So the doctor said, sorry, interrupting your model thing. The doctor said to me yesterday at like, I don't know, 6 p.m. or something like that. The doctors came around and saw me and said, you had gallstones. You had to take antibiotics and I have to take someone else and paracetamol and God knows what else. And it was then describing all the things that I couldn't eat. So loads of low fat stuff and all my favorite things like penguins and chocolate. I can't eat any more chocolate orange. It's quite sad, really. So I'm now having to be snack free, and my tea doesn't taste right. It's got red top milk in it now.
Ugh.
But I'll live. It'll be okay. Carry on.
Oh, bless you.
I know.
It's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit. But I'll get used to it, just food, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah, but even though...
Sort out Al. Al can't find the link.
Yeah.
It's fitting music, yeah. It's very, very sad.
And here we have the really sad story of Malcolm and his chocolate addiction, the love of his life. He goes into hospital. Gallstones, the doctor says. Oh no, says Malcolm. No chocolate for you now, Malcolm. I'm heartbroken.
I'm hungry.
Must say, plenty of sympathy, Malcolm, must say.
Yes.
Yeah, it hurts like nothing else.
Oh, yes, we can all join you on that one.
Oh, yes.
I'll be all right.
So, Malcolm, where are you up to?
Oh, right, yeah. So I think
chocolate. Nom 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 nom.
I think that I've fixed the models for Heroes Link. I think because Thomas is on there and Alistair is on there, so that's good. I've sent Al the link directly because he can find it, and I think it's working on YouTube as well. So that's normal service can resume 10 minutes later. Never mind.
Yay!
Right, so let's have a look.
Finally.
Let's have a look. I need to swap my camera. I do it by pressing these two buttons. Go. Where are we? Here we are. Hello. Hello. Where did we get to? So I was fiddling with my box, wasn't I?
Yeah, and you couldn't. Your ring kept slipping off.
Oh, it did. Yeah, look, it pops out right here. This brown ring here. I don't know what to do with it really. It's kind of a bit loose, but I think if I don't know what to do with it really. I don't think I need it. I think I'll just leave it out because there's a secondary one in here. So these boxes are making up that go on the back of the legs. Whoa, hang on. Now it goes on here. These boxes here stick up like this, and there's 4 of them, and there's a little sub-assembly I have to make. But yeah, so just carry on. I'll carry on making the box, and there's 1, 2 more to do. Oh, this one is one here. There we go. So yeah, tune in and watch my box. Who's next?
I think it could very well be me, Malcolm.
Steph. Oh, Elle's in the background. We'll bring him in a minute. Steph, what are you up to?
I've got lots of spraying on a tornado to do, so I'll be doing that tomorrow. Tonight I'm doing my Hasegawa 132nd Mitsubishi J2M5 Raiden, commonly termed as a Jack.
Oh,
so quite appropriate for me.
Yeah, the build, the James's build.
Yeah, this is going for James's build, and this is the Air Warfare one, and the Saturday Night Crash VJ Day one.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
So anything that flew in the specific.
Yeah.
So I am. I'm going to start this off.
Good. Cool. You're going to watch it tomorrow night?
What, Saturday Night Crash?
Yeah, Saturday Night Crash tomorrow night, I think.
Yes.
Back. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen that before, I highly recommend it. James.
Yep, definitely.
And Carl and Steve, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Good fun. Cool. What made you want to build that one then for the?
It's the only one I've got from the specific.
Ah, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
And I thought I may as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes. Yes.
As I can't put the Tonka in.
Right. So when was the start time? Was that today?
Yes, for James's.
Yeah.
And the Saturday Night Crash one, I'm not sure. I think that was today as well. If it's not, I've just screwed it. Huh?
I'm sure I saw a picture of James building something with a clock or something next to it recently.
Oh, yes. It's Grumman. So, yeah, it started yesterday. And James has started today. So, I haven't. I'm in. Yay.
Hey. So is that a pause in your tornado build then?
It's just something to do while I'm waiting. I've got a load of spraying to do tomorrow. I don't really want to do it sort of here because this is sort of chat time.
Yeah, sure.
And small build stuff. So I'll be doing a lot of spraying tomorrow while Lisa's running through audition tapes.
Oh.
Yeah, MPAT, who she works for.
Yeah.
The Northamptonshire Music and Performing Arts Trust. Their auditions are in.
Oh, cool.
Today. So everybody's left it till the last minute, as usual. So she's going to be working Saturday and probably Sunday, getting them all ready for the teachers to go through them on Monday.
Right, I see.
So yeah, so it leaves me in here to do all my bits and pieces, so I can get a load of.
Get your man cave business done.
Yeah.
Let's bring Al in. Hang on. Hello, Al.
Hello all, you alright?
Hi, Al.
Yeah, we're good.
You keeping
How are
well?
you? Yep.
Hello. Good. I'm very well. So,
What's news?
do you want to see what I've been doing so far?
Yes,
What's
let's have a look.
news? Well, the Phantom has his main wings on now, and
Oh
so
yeah,
he's all
yep.
glued up nicely.
Yep.
And I've sprayed all the undercarriage bays with white, and then just put Play-Doh in the middle to mask them off, so I can spray the grey underneath.
Oh, that's a good
I'll do
idea.
that later.
Play-Doh, yeah.
Yeah,
When you
Play-Doh.
play with it
Dirt
afterwards.
cheap, only a tub. You can eat it. It's not poisoned, and no calories. And
No
you know the
calories. Has it
cocktail
got any
sticks
fat in it?
here.
If it's got no fat in it, I can eat it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just think of it like mashed potato with no calories. Orange mashed potato.
Yeah.
You know, this is another little tick I've learned as well. You know the holes for the undercarriage wheels and stuff like that.
Yes.
Stick a cocktail stick in them, wedge that in, and then put your Play-Doh on the edges. That way, it won't get sucked into the holes within the location holes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So
Cool. Good tip.
that's how you can. Good way to mask off there. So that's all done.
Mm-hmm.
I've done quite a few sub-assemblies on her as well. So I've got the cans here. The reason I'm stretching is because my son's using my man cave on them. But there you go. There's the cans. I've done them.
Oh yeah. Yep.
For the engine. So they're nice. Ready to go in.
How are you going to paint? What colours are you going to
Two
paint those?
tail planes done. What, the cans?
Yeah. What do you usually use?
Aluminium on the outside.
Mhm.
I just use Tamiya XF19 aluminium. And then the inside I do XF56, which is like a burnt metallic grey colour, they call it. Which is like a nice... You're just about to see that.
Is it burnt iron?
A nice
or something
dark
like
grey metallic colour. Yeah, something like that. Metallic grey, I think they call it.
Right.
But it looks good. Looks like gunmetal.
Yep.
Done the recce pod. Big old thing, that.
Gosh, it's huge.
And one question I was going to ask some of you experts, boys. It comes with these two empty pylons for... which I wanted a question for. I don't want to leave them empty. So I found these in my box of spares. These are from 148 Tornado. Can I put bombs on those racks and make it still look accurate, or will they look a bit silly if I do that?
As far as I'm aware, the Tomb never carried 1,000-pounders. The Tomb was an ADV.
Oh, right, so
Tomb was
you
air
have either
defense.
recce pods or...
Yeah.
Right, so you need some sidewinders then, don't I? Is what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You got any spare?
And one last thing. I haven't done 148 scale, I'm afraid, so that's why I have to root around, see what I can find. It'd be a shame to leave them empty. It didn't come with sidewinders, sadly. Just empty pylon. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but hey ho. I'm just Sparrowhawks, but not. But the next plan after modelling tonight, make some Vulcan cookies using this.
Vulcan cookies. That's cool.
That's what we purchased a few years ago.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Vulcan cookie cutter. Excellent.
I'll give you a tip about those.
You've heard of laser cutter. This is a Vulcan cooker.
A good tip for you: don't put any fat in it, and then I can eat them.
Okay. And I'll paint them with green food dye, and we can make them camouflage.
Yes, good idea. Yep.
So that's what I'm doing. So I've done the sub-assembly. Next thing, going to the paint shop with the main colour schemes now. The grey and green on top, and the light aircraft grey underneath it.
Right. Cool.
So that's my plan. When my son's finished his video call with his Sea Cadet, so I can't really do any airbrushing in that moment because I'm talking to you guys, and his PO won't be impressive. I can hear this in the background.
No, that's right. I have to get
sound like an easy toilet. Definitely. So I'm relegated to the lounge at the moment.
Fair enough. Cool. Thanks, Al.
Apart from that, keeping well, no problem. And I got my Lancaster t-shirt on. Hey.
Excellent. There's a chap. I think you know him, Steph. That guy doing the Lancaster, the 132nd HK build. Do you know him? Lewis, I think his name is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, model making trucker.
That's it. Yeah. Have you watched any of his shows so far?
No, I refuse to.
Why is that?
Because I'm just jealous.
I see. So yeah, he's just basically just videoing everything that he's doing with the Lancaster
Oh wow,
from
cool.
the very beginning.
Cool.
How many parts it'll be, who knows? But yeah,
2000.
starting from all the little bit, yeah, probably starting from all the little bits, and he's doing it live with the chat rolling as well. So the more people talk to him, the less time he's got to do it. But that's quite interesting.
Yeah,
You know, insight into whether it's worth getting or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump on and have a watch of him.
Yeah,
because he's a really nice lad.
Yes,
it's really funny because him and his missus sit there at either end of the sofa.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's
ripping the living daylights. Lewis and Nat.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they sit and they rip the living daylights out of each other from each end of the sofa.
That's right. She has her own YouTube
sofa.
channel, Diamond Crafter, I think.
Dexterous Crafter.
Dexterous Crafter, that's it. Yeah. That's right. Cool.
I've seen one of those kits built at Bolton Show last year. They're huge.
Yeah. Brilliant, though. Hey?
You can use Lego minifigs as pilots and it's that big.
Yeah. Cool.
Or a hamster. I do like the Lancaster, though. Favourite plane.
Let's have a look in the chat. We've got Romulan a language from Thomas that is good evening fruitcakes. Accusations of drug taking by Thomas. Thomas is mocking my newfound diet. I might have to ban. Food talk on here, as well as political and religious talk.
Sorry, Malcolm, can you say that again, please? Because I missed half of that because somebody else was talking.
Oh, which bit did you miss? Which bit did you miss? Well, yeah, there you go. That's the band. Alice Dare says very appropriate music for what Steph was talking about earlier on. Yeah, I agree. It was hilarious. And Thomas says, if it's sympathy you want, it's in a dictionary between shit and syphilis. Thomas says he's going to buy Malcolm a new single by Beyonce. You need a ring on it. Yep.
I think he needs emoji in that, Malcolm. He's all about being loose and everything.
Yeah, I don't understand the hilarity. I'm sure it's completely lost on me. Thomas Charles says crumbs.
Taking the biscuit now.
Yeah, he's taking the biscuit. And Mally says, "Evening, guys." Oh, hi, Mally. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Hi. Hello.
So, Malcolm, when you go, quick question, Malcolm. How are you going to surf the web now? Because every time you go to any web page, they always say accept cookies.
Yes, that's true. I don't know. Maybe I just have to call him the C word or something. He's not use the C word on the show. Or the B word.
Yeah. Or pizza word or something.
Yeah.
Well,
because I hadn't eaten at all the way through being in the hospital, and as the doctor was describing the things I can't eat that have higher fat, she was like, you can't have fish and chips. In fact, you can't have chips, and you can't have high fat mince like in shepherd's pie and chili and spaghetti bolognese, and you can't have pizza with lots of cheese. I was like, all right, come on. Well, you keep telling me all these foods I can't eat while I'm bloody hungry.
Calm down.
You just have to say low-fat food and then done. You have to describe the delicious foods that I can't eat.
So what can you eat? Lettuce.
Nothing.
I can eat. So starchy food. So I can eat pasta, rice, vegetables, and fruit. So very low-fat milk. You know, the red top milk. They say you can have very low fat, what's it called, butter and things, but it's best not to risk it in the early stages. So I just kind of have to see what I can eat and what I can't. So today I had a bagel with a bit of jam on it and some fruit, which is actually very nice for lunch. And then for tea, I had baked beans on toast without any butter, which was funny because everyone else had had shell pasta with spaghetti bolognese and put Parmesan cheese on top. And the kids saw that I had baked beans on toast and said, "Oh, that's not fair. How come he gets baked beans?"
Yeah, but fart bills have aftershocks and they'll probably be on your own again.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I'll be all right. I'll live.
Oh,
It'll be
keep
good.
us posted on you get on.
Yeah, it's just pain, you know.
Yeah. Well, calories don't count if you're dyslexic.
Is that right? Oh, okay, don't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic, so I don't have that fun. Thomas Charles says my new PE is wafer thin. Yep. That's good.
You not get it? Wafer?
As in,
Wait for
oh.
it. Wait for it.
Is he waffling on again?
Wait for it. Oh, did you hear that?
Just.
There we go.
Ow.
I still haven't worked out how to unlock my phone quick enough. Thomas says, I have sent Steph a photo of my newest paper craft.
Okay, give me a sec.
Yeah. And Mally says, which Malcolm? What do we talk about? I don't know. Which Malcolm? Don't know. Tell us what you mean by which Malcolm, Mally. And Malcolm, when you are not hungry, have a Snickers.
You're not you when you're not hungry.
No, that's right. I'm not me when I'm hungry.
Are you set?
Right, here you go, Malcolm.
Yo.
Thomas, look, he's blown you out the water, mate. He's done an Ed 209 in an afternoon.
Right.
It took him an afternoon to do it.
Blimey.
What?
Crashed.
That's probably about what I'm able to achieve.
Okay.
Very good.
Did you like
Nice
to show
paper
off?
craft.
Hey?
I hope I'm working a bit better than that and putting things in the right places. I'm not just screwing it all around and messing it all up.
That we'll find out soon, Malcolm.
Yeah, that's right. When we put it all together and I go, I've done it wrong.
For somebody after calling here at the house, boys, I'll try to get back on later on.
Right, dude.
Okay, mate. You're right.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Right.
Okay. Take care, Gary.
What did he say? Someone who's outside the house?
I think so, yeah.
No, Mr. Bridge. Yeah, everything's okay. Sounds a bit ominous.
Yeah.
I think you find he said somebody's just come to the house.
Oh, is that what he said? Ah, right. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you said somebody's outside. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. Yeah.
It is.
Halloween. So, 4th of July.
American Independence Day, isn't it? Yep.
Tomorrow, 4th of July. Saturday. That's tomorrow, yeah.
Is that American Independence Day?
It is, yeah.
Or as my missus says to them, you hate the English day.
Refuse to pay taxes day.
Yeah, for all the tea overboard.
That's
Boston.
right. That's right.
Well, race. And have they learned Americans? No.
All that tea.
I know, well race, isn't it? At least put in boiling water. Not just the River Hudson or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Indians or whatever they do. Boston Tea Party. Okay. That means there'd be loads of fireworks going off, won't it? There'd be like Donald Trump would do his State of the Nation address, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of COVID-19, folks, I'm okay because I'm drinking bleach, you'd probably say. He's up for election this year as well, isn't he? Sorry, I'm not talking politics.
No, you're not.
No. Just stating facts. No, I've got loads of American friends who are just crying their eyes out at him.
Yeah.
The good news is, though, the pubs will be open from tomorrow as well.
Yeah, not good news for the people working in A&E, though.
What was happening to them? Oh,
Well,
yeah, of course. People getting drunk and get the.
People start getting drunk and just piling into A&E again. Which,
Yeah,
my
that's true.
experience yesterday is going to be utter chaos. They were at maximum capacity at Basingstoke yesterday.
Were they?
And that's on
Right.
Thursday night, you know.
Thursday as well. Jeez.
The idiots going out and getting plastered and then getting themselves into trouble. Yeah, it's not going to be fun.
It is a worry, actually, because, I mean, the government is panicking for a second spike, aren't they? And it may cause that.
Well, they knew there's going to be a second wave. You know, it's called flattening the curve, wasn't it? And they already predicted way back. So it all. The thing is, the unknown is they don't know how big that wave will be.
No, they don't. Hopefully, because it's general flu season, a lot of it will be. I don't know. I mean, the flu season's not coming yet. I mean, it's still been cold. It's not exactly had a summer yet, have we? We had the nice warm weather a few weeks ago, and now it's gone really cold again. So we just have to see how it gets affected. I mean, New Zealand's managed to cure their COVID crisis, won't they? They've got no new cases. There's hope.
Did they have any cases?
Not many. They did have a few. Sadly, hardly anyone was unaffected by it.
Yeah, good.
A bit like the Black Death. But there's localised spikes you've got to be careful of as well. I mean, near where I live, there's a place called Dewsbury in Bradford, and they're rumoured to be in the next big lockdown cities. You know, these localised lockdown, they call them. They're treading a very fine line, the government, because these areas are known to be a very dominant non-white British area. So if they suggest anything other than the fact it's just an outbreak, they may come across as quite racist.
Well, there's been a difference between the Asian population catching it. Because
it's mostly demographic, though.
Well, it's also living conditions as well.
It is. Asians generally have 3-generation families living together.
Yeah.
Which we don't. And also, they do generally all live very close to each other, all the family members as well, down the same street, whereas the whites generally don't do that. But they've got to be careful how they say it, because it could come across as being stereotyping or, I don't know, generalisation.
Yeah, incredibly racist.
Like saying, yeah, it's like saying all models are like antisocial middle-aged old men. Well, we are, aren't we? That's just the women, isn't it? I said that to my son the other day when he went to a model show. He said he's not been to one for ages. He said, "What they like that?" I said, "Well, there's people there who are like middle-aged, overweight, got beards. That's the women, and the men look like."
The men are worse.
I know. I do miss model shows though. Hey, quite happy to be 46 and still size 10.
Happy birthday, Malcolm. It's Mally's birthday today.
Yep, happy birthday, Mel.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday,
How old are you? 22? 23?
Plus VAT. 23, God.
Oh, Thomas says you're still ruining his jokes. Steph, you're still ruining his jokes.
Told him that's my job in life.
We need some dad jokes. Come on, some dad jokes quickly. I'm running dry. Malcolm, you got a book on them.
I've never had a decent cup of tea ever in America. Yeah, they have Lipton tea. I think that's the main brand. Well, I think so. Did you see that video that was put out about with an American lady talking about how to make tea using microwave and dipping the thing? That she apparently lives in Britain and did it as a wind up.
Yeah.
So that's okay then, fine.
Oh, she triggered so many people. It was like, oh, come on, folks, that's a wind up.
Yeah, well, they didn't know it was a wind up at the first because she'd done other ones as well, like recipe things. But yeah, cracky. The worst possible way to make tea.
It'd be a good Crystal Maze challenge, that, wouldn't it? Boiling water, tea bag, and sugar and milk, and it's on the side. It's a 2-minute game. No, Americans can't make tea. It can't. Yeah. When my wife lived in America, I used to send over Yorkshire tea bags to her in the post because she's desperate for proper tea.
Yeah.
It's got to be Yorkshire tea, though. Nice and strong. What's
So we've got
a
committee meeting tomorrow, Models for Heroes, and we're going to be talking about, amongst other things, how to restart and what we need to restart, and what provisions we need to put in place for volunteers, and what the responsibility of the facilities are, and what our responsibilities are as well. So I've been reading a lot of COVID-19 guidance about restarting. Some of it is it's just written such difficult language. Maybe it's just me being difficult or being slow.
No, my wife's. No, you're not. My wife's COVID-19 manager. Of course, it's not.
No, it's difficult because you've got organisations that are trying to take that guidance and put that guidance into their own kind of block so they can explain it to people. But then you've got the actual guidance that you can read, and they both kind of don't mix probably. But there's the NCVO, which is the National Council for Voluntary Organisations. They always put out guidance for voluntary organisations to help them. So we're members of them, and their guidance doesn't seem to quite align with the official guidance. So, a little bit difficult. But I'm basically going to err on the side of caution and do the most, not the least.
Could you cherry pick any bits, Malcolm? Like how many people can meet up in one place inside anymore? Or not? Or do you not know that?
So currently it's 30. 30 people, as long as they are socially distant and practicing good hand washing and PPE and and there is a sort of a health and safety guideline included. That mentions COVID-19. So that's 30 people. As long as you can fit that many people in a room. But if you think, if everyone stood 2 meters away from each other or sat 2 meters away from each other, how big a venue need to be to get 30 people in? It's quite a large place. Now, if I think of my local community room in Tesco's, you'd probably get 6 people in there if everyone was 2 meters apart. So we're looking at keeping the numbers low anyway. And obviously some of our beneficiaries fall in the demographic that will be self-isolating anyway. So I guess that's why I've kind of waited right up until the 4th of July to start considering it, rather than getting ready. So we are ready for the 4th of July. So there's no rush. But yeah, we'll be putting out guidance for the volunteers how to start up again, which is quite.
Malcolm, can I be really cheeky?
No.
Okay. This guidance you've been reading, is it all on government websites, or is it in a document they've sent you, or what's
yes, the government. So there's 2. There's the NCVO guidance, and then there's the government UK website as well. Guidance for the safe use of multi-purpose community facilities, section 3C.
If I send you my personal message, my email address, would you be able to send me a link to the site where to find that information? Because I need to be able to speak to my club and say to them if we can open again. If it's 30, that means we can open again in theory.
How
many members we've got.
I'll be doing that through for Neil. no problem.
Oh, we're going to do it to Neil. Brilliant. But
Yeah,
as long as
yeah,
one of us knows, because brilliant.
Well, Neil's
Well, that's positive news.
your volunteer,
Rep,
isn't he?
yeah.
So,
He is, and I've offered
so-
my services if you need any more help in
yeah,
Yorkshire.
sure. So yes, and Neil will be briefed, and yeah, we'll do it through that way.
Oh, excellent. That's good. As long as one of us knows, because like Neil's an admin like I am, and lots of my guys are chomping at the bit saying, "Can we meet again?" I went, "I don't know. I don't know what the guidance says."
Yeah, nor do we. So we're going to try and work it out. Luckily, we've got our own general counsel on board, so we're going to consult with him.
That's good. And our venue is quite big. I don't know if Neil told you, our venue is actually quite large. It 20 lads quite comfortably in there, at least.
But I'm sure your venue will have a safety manager or something, won't they? He'll be the responsible.
Yeah, I'm seeing them next Saturday. So yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
So obviously, I don't know about airbrushing lessons. We used to teach airbrushing at our club, but obviously you can't get too close to somebody now, so you've got to be careful. I think it's a metre apart minimum now.
Yeah, I think we'll probably stick with 2, though, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you've got all your kits and your boxes and everything, you should easily be able to separate yourself.
What I found interesting reading the guidance was that you're not allowed to go to a gathering where there'll be shouting or raising of the voice.
Why is that? Is that because people want some time to get back over it?
No. I did find out, but let's see if anyone can think of why that'll be.
I think of the mental well-being of people, because people are very delicate after lockdown. So
no, it's not because of that.
Is it not? Oh.
Spraying spittle.
Yes, that's right. They found that that choirs were super spreaders.
Well, right.
Because people were breathing deeply, I suppose, and spitting everywhere. I don't know why you were going to, but that's what they found. Yeah, so they've asked in the government guidance. It actually says people or groups that are raising their voice shouldn't be starting up again.
Well, so most of my members are old and deaf.
So some of our more vocal members might not be able to join.
Yeah. What regiment were you in? All artillery's up.
Voice down.
Can I just interrupt there? Can we go and do some comments, please, guys?
Okay. Let's leave that. Guys, my dinner's ready. You take care of yourself. I'll try to speak to you soon.
All right, Al. Cheers.
Okay.
No, don't forget that message, Malcolm.
Which of the 2 comments do you want to read that we haven't read?
Just either of them, doesn't matter.
I want a team of cheerleaders. Can someone put that to the committee tomorrow? Nope, it's not on the agenda. Too late. Malcolm, seeing as you are in a TV industry, go onto the Screen Skills website and do the COVID course. A lot of crossover practices on there that you can carry over to Models of Heroes. It's free for TV industry and it's generic TV film orientated, but you will breeze it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have a look. The tricky thing is, though, is that you end up having another set of regulations and ideas and people who summarize it. That's the trouble thing with when you have too many sources of information, is you're never really sure which one to take. It's bad enough having the 2 that I'm using now. So, but thank you very much. If I get stuck on anything, I will check them out. Obviously, they've got broadcast rules and everything, and I guess they've been carrying on, haven't they? Working, so it'll probably be the same. Is that is the website just like screamskills.co.uk? You let me know. There you go, Steph. Comments read.
Cool.
Oh, yes, shiny certificate. Lovely. What? John, did you know there is an American Indian on the £5 and £10 note? Do you mean a Native American, Thomas?
No, I didn't.
Well, there you go. You answered his question. There was a question from Rob about the Lloyd carrier this afternoon. Did anyone ask you that, John? Did anyone pass that on to you?
What was the question?
Okay. Rob is working on the Lloyd carrier.
Yeah, it's the Rubicon one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He wants to know if it towed anything, any artillery or anything like that.
I couldn't tell you.
Did it carry the is it the 56 pounder?
No.
50 something pounder.
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Just saying.
I have to Google it. You'd think that he would be able to carry some artillery if it needed to.
Yeah.
Lloyd carrier, no. It might, yeah, it does depend. Let's just have a look. Well, looking at pictures on here, it's got a tow hook, so it can tow things like trailers. In fact, is that one there? Possible picture here towing a 6-pounder anti-tank gun.
Oh, cool. Was that just a quick Google search, John?
Yeah, there's a picture of a Bronco Lloyd carrier, number 2 Mark II, track towing 6-pounder anti-tank gun tractor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got a tow hook. Yes, it can tow things.
There you go. So if Rob's listening, I don't think he is. Did he say hello? No. All right. I'll try and remember that when I speak to him or if I see him again.
Cool.
But I think when he asked, he hadn't actually Googled it. I think he was just asking if anyone knew, but maybe by now he has.
Yeah.
I found a picture of a Belgian Lloyd carrier with a 90mm anti-tank rifle. By the looks of things.
Oh.
One. Oh, it's a breech loader.
You get distracted, isn't he, now?
I am.
You're not going to go on a rabbit. What do you call it? A rabbit chase? No.
Rabbit hole.
That's the one. Down the rabbit hole. I was getting down the rabbit hole and wild goose chase mixed up. So it was like a wild hole chase.
Well, there's a picture of one Duxford towing an 6-pounder.
Huh. Is it on? Are they on 2 wheels or are they tracked as well? The things are towing.
Oh, they're just wheeled.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't need to be, if it was going over rough ground, it wouldn't need to be tracked, would it?
No.
No.
The chances are, if you're towing something, unless it's something like a BV, it's not actually powering the tracks, so you're just dragging something along.
Yeah. always wondered. I've never actually seen one in operation, but you know the motorbikes that have the tank tracks as the back wheels.
Captain Crackler.
They're like,
German one.
yeah, that's right. How does that work? Does that really steer with the front wheel, or is that just a balance thing?
I would think, and I don't know for sure, is if you turn the steering column, there'll be a valve system that will brake or slow down one side. So if you turn left, it'll slow down the left side at the same time.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because I couldn't see that being able to, physically turn it, could I?
Right, back in the moat.
Right, bud.
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
I have to shoot that pigeon. Shoot the pigeon. We've got some very strange parts to make in a minute.
Oh no.
Yeah. Very weird shapes.
What's the time?
7. Yeah, these ones.
You can't have much more to do, surely.
No, you wouldn't thought so, would you? Have you seen all the sheets that I've got?
No.
So the final part 3 is the bottom, the whole legs,
Yeah.
and the thigh. So all the way down here. Okay. So that's part 3. Both legs, obviously. So I've got this one. Got this one. Got this one. Got this one. I've got this one. And then there's one that I've already completed. There's quite a lot of cutting out to do. You'd think I'd be done by now, wouldn't you? But yeah, I've got these to do, and this is the top of the back of the legs. And there's a part in the film where you see like a close up of it as he kind of walks past the camera. It's like a spinning bit. Spinning bit. Okay. Thomas says he spent this afternoon watching a documentary about the Antarctic expeditions by the Russians. The first 3 expeditions went wrong. The last one they did, they took a lower tank hull with them and bolted a cab and living area to the top, and it was amazing. And he's put up a YouTube link. So if you're all watching on the Facebooks, you can click that and watch that. He says, here it is. It might make an awesome scratch build. The lower tank hull, the cab and the living area on the top. There you go, Thomas. That's your next build, is it? Oh, Dave's in the house. Stand by beds. Live from the broom cupboard. Thomas will say. Let's see. Here it is. Hi, Dave.
Hi there. How are you?
Hello, mate. I'm good. I'm good. I'm recovering nicely, and painkillers are doing well.
Well, what happened?
We can
Sorry, I missed
tell.
that.
Yeah. You can tell painkillers are kicking in.
What happened?
I spent the last 24 hours in hospital.
Really?
Yeah. And then came out with gallstones. Well, I wouldn't know. I went in with gallstones, obviously.
I was going to say, it's not a very good hospital.
I'll start again. I had gallstone pain. I had gallstone pain, and then I went to hospital, and they said, "You've got gallstones," and then I came home. And I've got painkillers and a new diet, and very hungry. But I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just pain. Only hurts when I breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, only hurts when I breathe or laugh or twist or bend. So I can't do any twisty, laughing, bending exercises.
While breathing. Yeah.
Or breathing, yeah. And like when you breathe deep, it really catches the gallbladder under my ribs. But yeah, I was in a bad way yesterday. I can't remember what day it is. 24 hours ago, I was in a lot of pain.
Right.
I bet you were.
Ouch.
Yeah, it wasn't nice. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was at that decision, like, do I need to call an ambulance? And when you start to think, do I need to call an ambulance? I think is when you need to call an ambulance.
Yes. Yeah.
If you have that thought, it's a yes. So I called 112.
111.
Oh right, that's 112 then. Whoever they are, I call them.
Malcolm.
Helpline for Zanussi or something. I called them.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
The next time we come on and say, we're Stone,
Yeah.
we now know how you felt.
Yeah.
Because you are flying, aren't you?
Well, I'm feeling well. Yeah, I'm feeling well. Yeah, I'm feeling good. The painkillers are doing the job.
Oh, yes. Painkillers are lovely. What have they given you?
It's just Paris. What painkillers? Hang on, I'll ask the boss. Hang on. What painkillers am I taking? Oromorph.
Oh! Oh, marvellous.
Okay.
You are going to be flying.
So we got Dave. I need to focus on Dave. Hang on.
Yes, focus on Dave. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll laugh about my misfortune later.
No, it's not your misfortune we're laughing at.
Dave! Live from the
Yes.
Broom Cupboard, as I imagine Thomas has said. Yes, there he is. Live on Broom in the Zoom cupboard is live on Broom in the Zoom cupboard is Mr. Dave Oliver. There you go. Hang on, I need to do something else. There we go. Go for it. What are you up to?
I'm just doing the flaps and slats for the F-18.
Okay.
I'm just deciding whether to have them up or down. Just it's getting there. I mean, you're actually starting to, the sprues are actually starting to go down. So
good. Would they have been stored down or would they have been stored up?
I've seen both. I just thought it might be nice just to add a bit of kind of contrast. Yeah. Just a bit of movement. I don't know. I mean, what you can do is you can have them. It's relatively straightforward to have them up or down. So I was going to just see what they look like basically, and then decide from there.
Okay. So you're not going for any operational accuracy. Just what looks good in
just
terms.
What works. Yeah. I mean, I've seen reference photos. I've seen them up and down. So I just thought it'd be interesting just to see what it looks like.
What's the hinge like? Are they kind of movable once you've finished, or do you have to glue them?
No, it's you've got these ones here. These are the leading edge on the leading edge of the wing, and you, by the slats, you have them either up or down.
Yeah.
So these are the down ones. The up ones are sort of a bit more up. But
they're huge.
Really.
So
yeah, I'm just going to give these a try and see what it looks like. Really.
Yeah, they're really big, aren't they?
Yeah, huge.
I mean, the actual surface area.
Yeah, and the ailerons. I mean, obviously carrier aircraft, isn't it? So they've, you know, when it's coming into land, I suppose they've really got to.
They've got to have a lot of control and a lot of lift at slow speed.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the size of the aileron. I mean, that's almost the same size as the wings. You know?
Yeah. Gosh. And what goes on the right hand side of that?
Goes above that.
Sorry, mate. Is that the aileron on the far right then?
There, hold on here. You see that?
Yeah. So what goes on to the right of that?
Yeah.
What goes on the right of that then?
Oh, there's another one. There's another little thingammy that goes in the other side of that.
Oh.
Another flap that goes the other side of that.
Okay. Gosh. Wow. Cool.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there we are. Is that it? Well, something like that, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, just have a mess around with that.
What else have you been working on? Just doing those?
Pretty much, yeah. Just I've got the wingtips are all on now. We've got some rather nasty gaps that need filling just there. And again, the housing for the flaps as well. Did those last night. So yeah, getting there really. But all this area's cleaned up pretty much. But I think what I'm going to do is cleaned up as best I can. I'm going to give it a primer coat. And then just try and do all the revisions in one go. Otherwise, you're just going to be going back and forth. So I've dealt with the worst stuff around the tail planes. Yeah. But yeah, just see what it's like when everything's in place really.
Cool. Good, mate. How's Gordon today?
Sorry.
How's Gordon today?
Oh, I don't know. One of those days.
And what's been Gordon helping you with? I mean, is he a help or a hindrance, or I mean, does he have good opinions about what to do next, or does he know much about colours?
Squeaking all the bloody time, honestly.
Yeah, I bet he is. I bet his hair's getting the paintbrush and the airbrush, and just barely a nuisance. I'm sure. Cool. Oh, with your flaps and my box is quite a show.
Don't forget the ring.
And the ring. What button do I press? I press that one. Hang on, I've still got Gordon up. Sorry, he was covering up your desk, Gary.
All right.
That's so like hello. Oh yeah. Are you all right, Gary?
Yeah, thank you, Malcolm. Yeah.
Okay.
Just needed to be locked on outside.
Oh. Good.
All right, gents, I'm going to call it an evening.
Okay, John.
How was your? Did we look at what you were doing? We did in the beginning. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
That's right. Yeah, tank with rotors.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right, John, mate. Take care.
I will.
Have a good one, John.
I will.
Don't speak to me before. Speak to you Monday or sometime next week.
Yeah. Here's what it is.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye.
Laters.
Taters. Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's me done too. There's a show on the telly that we've been waiting to watch for quite a while, and now is kind of the only opportunity I've got to do it. So I'm going to go do that. Okay. It's the Hamilton show on Disney Plus.
All right. When does it start?
Is it yesterday? It was out yesterday. I'm waiting for a nod. Was that out yesterday? Today. Is that today? Ah, there we go. That's why. So yes, it's out yesterday, and it's cool. So I'm going to go watch that. I'll try and concentrate at least on it.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Thanks for turning up and bearing with us with all the issues that I created this morning somehow. What happened there? It might have been because I posted it as you, but we didn't have that problem before, had we?
No.
But YouTube seemed fine, so don't know. Just Facebook being Facebook, I guess. Right, we'll be on next at on Sunday morning. So if you fancy an early Sunday start, and because I need someone to seriously, I need someone to help me keep awake, and to bring me some breakfast. So please come along Sunday morning. I know Gary will be there bright and early, won't you, Gary?
Yeah, I'll be there, Malcolm. Yes.
Brilliant. There we go. Steph, you're busy Sunday, aren't you? Sunday morning.
I am. Yes. I will try and get on.
Yeah, pop in.
I can't promise, but I will try.
Oh, that's all I want. And Dave sleeps on Sundays, so what's he, Dave?
Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping off a hangover. So.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Dave's not stupid.
Yeah. If you fancy it, Dave, though, we'll be up in the morning and broadcasting to the nation of modelers that we have.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm off.
Bye-bye.
Be good.
Oh, good Lord. Yay, found it. So how you doing, Dave? You all right?
Not bad, you?
Yeah. Could complain, but it's not worth it. Yeah, Malcolm is enjoying his morphine by the look of it. By the sound of it, sorry.
I didn't realise he's in hospital. Bloody hell. I mean,
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's after the watershed.
Yeah, true.
Shouldn't be many kids watching, in theory.
Are they going to operate? Is he going to have an operation or?
Don't know.
Right.
He's got to wait for his ultrasound scan.
Right.
He had it this morning.
Right. Oh, okay.
And he's just got to wait for the results of that.
Because they use a laser now, don't they?
I believe so. Yeah.
Or don't they use kind of like or don't they zap them with like they break them up or something? I don't know.
Yeah, they break them up and you eventually pass them.
Yeah.
But they break them up so that they're small enough to be passed.
Yeah.
That's half the problem.
I had mine removed by keyhole surgery.
All right.
Have you still got them?
No, I do not. They were sore enough. I didn't want to keep them things.
Yeah, my mate's dad had them, and he said it was, very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, when Malcolm comes down, he won't remember half the conversations he's had.
We blackmail him.
Yeah.
We got the Models for Heroes meeting. He totally forgot about that. He said, "Oh, I might see you Sunday." I'm like, "Oh, what about tomorrow afternoon?" But I thought I'll speak to him then anyway.
Bless.
Yeah. We showed you, yeah, we did the other day. I was going to say, Gary, we showed you that 176 scale LRDG conversion, Chevrolet conversion, didn't we?
You did, Dave.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was going to say, did a lovely job on that. I was having another look at that the other day.
He's quite hands-on when he can make it that small.
I know, and that good. You think scratch building all the you know, all the gubbins for it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Facebook post that I posted it up. It must have been 5 years ago. A guy does 1/200 scale armor. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Little dioramas he does. Amazing.
That's just tiny.
Oh yeah, they really are. But I mean, really, really good. I mean,
Comments. Dave, you missed it this morning.
what's that?
Malcolm, he was absolutely stoned. He was trying to change the scalpel blade.
Ooh, right.
Then his ring fell out, and then he started laughing.
Oh, dear. Shouldn't mock the afflicted.
Well, the thing is that you're mocking everybody who comes on here.
True.
He's just getting a taste of what we go through on a daily basis. So now when he says, I understand exactly what you're going through, it's on videotape that he does. Oh, cool. Thomas says they're in pre-production at the moment on a film about Paddy Mayne. Going to be lots of LRDG kit on that.
Cool.
Oh,
That's
class.
going to be awesome.
Yeah, he was a boy, wasn't he, Paddy Mayne?
Just not half. Pot pickers.
You want to see the nice big statue they done down in Newton Ards for him in his own hometown?
Where's that?
It is just outside Belfast. That's where Paddy was. Paddy was from Newton Ards.
Got ya.
If you see where he's buried, you wouldn't think he was in the Special Air Service.
Why?
It's just, here lies Paddy Mayne. That's it. That's it.
Just goes to tell you what an unassuming bloke he was.
Yeah. He jumped into the car when he was full blind drunk and headed off towards the shore front in the car, and he just ripped the car in a telegraph pole.
But then I suppose. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, carry on.
Sorry. There's a man in Belfast has every bit belonging to him. Davy Warriors. The whole family give him everything.
When did he die, Gary? Was it 50s, 60s?
50s.
Right. I'm just wondering, was it because it was only really, I think a lot of people became the SAS only people became aware of it after the Iranian embassy siege.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if I don't know if he died in the 50s, if obviously they didn't want to kind of publicise, you know, the SAS as it were.
Who he was and what he did and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was some size of a man, though. Right? He was a brute of a man.
Oh yeah. Was it him that talked a German division into surrendering? There was about 6 SAS blokes in there, and he goes to the German commander. There's hundreds of us, and he put the wind up as German. He surrendered, didn't
he? He did, aye. He never really got the recognition the way David Sterling got it.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You know, David Sterling got all the recognition, and poor Paddy got none.
Yeah.
Him and Jock Lewis.
Well, old school tie, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. You know,
and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It is.
And it was typical of that time. And I think the attitude was, well, they're colonials.
Yeah.
But those two probably did more to bring the LRDG up than Sterling did.
But it's the same. It's the same with Bomber Command at the end of the Second World War. You know, when they were just like Churchill didn't thank him, did he? In his victory speech, he thanked everyone, but Bomber Command, and I mean that. I read a series of books. You know, they did Bomber Boys. They did Spitfire Boys, and I read that, and I got halfway through Bomber Boys. I thought I can't read any more of this. It's just you know, 100,000, 50,000 of them perished, didn't they? I mean, it was. Oof.
Yeah, you had more chance of surviving the Battle of Britain than you did being in Bomber Command.
Oh yeah. So, yeah. No, Paddy Mayne was wouldn't like to go on the wrong side of him.
Sure, there's Lord Brookbur's father never got the recognition too for what he done in World War II with Churchill.
Is that Gary? Sorry.
Lord Brookbur's father. He was second in command to Winston Churchill during World War II. And that man there never got any recognition either.
Yeah. Well, Neville Chamberlain, who got, Churchill said, he goes, history is not going to be kind to Chamberlain. I know because I'm going to write the history. I mean, Neville Chamberlain was one of the champions of the Spitfire, because basically Fighter Command at the time was saying, oh, they were going to buy loads of Defiants. And Chamberlain was one of the guys that not only helped the development of the Spitfire, but said no, that the Defiant's not up to the job. You know, we need the Spitfire, and also he was the one that was pushing to get the chain low high and chain low high radar stations built as well. That was another, and I reckon during the war he was very good. He working between the all the political parties. He was, again, but he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
No. Right, a couple of comments from Monsieur Charles. The expression "having a paddy" was based on him. A truck with his men was taken out by the Italians. He stormed off on his own towards the enemy position and tore them to pieces. It's where the expression comes from. And if Thomas remembers correctly, he was a town councillor when he died.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, and he famously went into a German town in a Jeep, shooting at the Germans, where he was stopped by an American officer in order to stop making a noise and shooting up Germans. Paddy replied, Sorry to scare you, man. Then drove off, leaving General Patton looking dumbfounded.
Sure, David Sterling got him in jail.
How come?
He smacked an officer when he went out in one of his famous night rips of drink. He smacked an officer.
Shit.
He used to play rugby in Ulster.
He used to play rugby in Ulster? Or for Ulster?
For Ulster, but he also played for Ireland rugby team as well.
Jesus.
That must have been fun. If you're on the other side.
I wouldn't like him running towards me, anyway.
Oh, sod that for Game of Soldiers.
Yeah. There was the old, reminds me of the old sticker you used to see, give blood, play rugby.
Yeah.
But to say he was a fantastic rugby player.
So he must have, if he played for Ireland, then he must have played in the Jobbers. Home Nations.
Sorry?
He must have played in the Home Nations then.
He did, aye.
Fucking hell.
I wonder who played Paddy Main in that series or film.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting who they've got playing him.
They need somebody like Alan Schwarzenegger or somebody.
Yeah, but I can't see Paddy Main with an Austrian accent.
No.
There's some form of irony in there somewhere. Apparently Tom Hardy's playing him.
Right.
Just hope they play him with a proper accent.
He'd have a real broad Belfast twang, so he would have had.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gary, Thomas says he's got to put on auto subtitles when you're talking. And then he's gone, only joking. And then he says, everyone is off to the pub tomorrow, but I have another 4 weeks isolation.
No, the pub's open today over here.
And you've not gone down there?
I haven't drank in 16 years.
That's right, you said, yeah, sorry, mate.
But I'd say Enniskillen is probably heaving by now.
Oh, yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar it is.
They'll be all out sticking their chests out tonight to see who can fight with them.
Yeah, lots of pissing competitions.
Oh, Enniskillen's full of that. Did any of you see that new film Midway?
I've not watched it yet.
Is it good, Gary?
Fantastic.
Okay, mate. I'll add that to the list.
I don't know which is the best I've watched this year so far. 1917 or that.
I was just about to say 1917 is another one I want to watch.
It's a cracking film, not 1917 film.
It's on my list.
Shame, I 1917, that'd be a good film to have seen at the cinema, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's all a continuous take, isn't it? Is that right?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Or made to appear that way, obviously.
Yes, it's been made to appear as one continuous take.
You could watch it again and again and again and again.
Right.
It in Midway.
Thomas says, well done, Gary. That is willpower. About not drinking.
Oh, thank you, Thomas.
And he also goes on to say, Dave is pretending to read. Can someone tell him his book's upside down?
I was looking at the pictures, actually. I was.
That's what I do. Thomas has said, I'm not watching 1917 as I fell out with a military advisor. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's not a full take. They use digital doubles on the cuts. I am all right watching war films with other nations in it, but when it is contemporary British, it makes me ill. In the middle of Kajaki film in Aldershot, the cinema ushers had to grab me as I had a massive flashback. Shit. That's never good, mate. Especially getting grabbed in the middle of the Kajaki.
Oh, hold on.
Who's got a cow?
Outside here in the field.
Hello, Gary. Some people have a cat. You got a cow, mate.
I've a raking about there, plus sheep.
Yeah, Gary's having a cow.
I do live out in the sticks, boys. Believe you me, I do.
I'm like, did I just hit? I thought it was in my back garden. I'm like, what?
No, it's in my backyard. That's what you wake up to at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going around.
Yeah.
Mad.
Rather you than me, mate.
So you're right out in the sticks, are you, Gary?
Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't believe it's the best place to live.
I could well, you know, I'm very thankful. I mean, I'm not out in the sticks, but literally it's a 5-minute bike ride to go down by the towpath, you know, by the canal.
Yeah.
It's in value, you know. Yeah, this time of year, I'm down there every other day.
The best of it is the farmer brings me down every morning fresh hen eggs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And his wife brings me down homemade bread and stuff.
Oh, you've got it made, mate.
I do. I have to say, I do. I haven't made out here.
The moment you mention that, Gary, my stomach's went.
You're not the only one, mate. And the thing is, though, all I can think of now is a double sausage and egg McMuffin.
Oh, now that's torn it. I do like. I tell you, I do like the McDonald's breakfast.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not. You know, they're burgers you can keep, but oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go and ram raid McDonald's in a minute.
I'm the same as you, mate. They're burgers, not interested in them.
Yeah, they're breakfast though, definitely.
Oh yes.
Ugh. So it doesn't look like the Nationals are happening this year at Telford.
No?
No, don't think so. I think they were kind of putting feelers out the other week, just to, because the problem is, I'd say the average age of the person attending Telford's like mid-60s,
Yeah.
So it's high risk group. And the problem is, if they leave it too late, obviously they've got to let all the vendors know and the conference centre itself. So I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Shame, but there we go. It's the way it goes.
Yeah, that is.
There's a lot of things cancelled this year.
Well, I get alerts almost every weekend. I'll be playing 2 festivals this weekend, but just the way it goes. Nothing can be done about it. So,
which ones?
Just as a local one, organised by my local council. It's called Fling. It's a lovely, really nice little festival. I say little, it's actually there's a couple of thousand there. And we were supposed to be doing Isle of Wight. It's about 2-3 weeks ago. And they've moved it to the end of August, but I'm expecting them to basically cancel that again. The London International Scar Festival we should have done about 6 weeks ago, but
What tent were you due to do at Isle of Wight?
I don't know, mate. Don't know. Not the main stage. But,
yeah, I wouldn't have thought. I'd have thought probably one of the big tops.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they're gutted. It's such a shame. It would have been our busiest. Would have been our busiest year this year, but there's always next year, hopefully.
Yeah.
Just what obviously I'm lucky. I make my money from doing the gigs, but I make a lot of money from doing my teaching and my journalism and stuff like that. I've got friends that's basically what they live on. They do it full time, and that must be really, really tough.
Yeah, I bet.
There you go. Everyone's in the same boat, so nothing could be done about it.
No, that's very true. Right then, it's 9:45, guys.
Okay.
Right, let's just quickly go through the last of the comments from Thomas. Apparently, he put his glasses on me. So disappointed. I was waiting to see you build a model bird, thinking you were the budgie modeler.
Yeah.
We have a stables near the end of the road where he lives, he's saying, and his cat loves watching the horses walk past. She's so curious about these giant long-legged cats walking by. Oh, really, Thomas? His wedding was cancelled. Apparently you need a fiance.
It was like Neil off The Young Ones, wasn't it? I thought I lost my virginity till I found out you had to do it with someone else.
Yeah. Right then, gents. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate you all. Take care, and we will speak to you. I may speak to you on Sunday, but I'm sure Gary and Malcolm will. So Take care, guys. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. And see you next week.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.